Dear Santa, how are you? Oops. My little brother Joey asked me to write you. He's only 5. Here are a few things he hopes you'll bring the family this Christmas. Grandma helped with everybody's sizes. We've grown a lot since last year. Oh yeah, favorite colors. Grandma, yellow. Joey kind of likes green. And me. Santa, you're not going to believe what Joey wants. Baseball cap, sleeping bag, a sled, a bike, make it red, and a drum. Mom says you can leave out the drum. Santa, Joey knows that Christmas is more than gifts and stuff, and that giving is more important than getting. I guess little kids forget that sometimes. Well, Merry Christmas, Santa. Your friends, Joey and Ted.
So the girl filled her cart in the Toys R Us store. And when that cart was filled with toys, she filled up 15 more.
Now's a great time to fill your child's Toys R Us cart with Barbie values. A real wristwatch is included with Mattel's Fun Time Barbie, the Barbie Ferrari, and Barbie's Furnished Dream House, all at everyday low prices at your Mattel Barbie Center, Toys R Us.
Love growing up with my Toys R Us kid.
Toys R Us. You'll never outgrow us.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Shape up, sing down, get fit and have fun. 2 people can join up for the price of just one.
Start shaping up for 1985 now. Call Jack LaLanne and get 2 6-month memberships for the price of 1.
2 people can join up for the price of just one.
Last 9 days. Don't miss it.
I have no idea.
No idea. Sometimes the hardest part of Christmas is figuring out what to get for everyone.
And Mary. Absolutely no idea.
Well, the JCPenney Christmas catalog has thousands of great gift ideas. Gifts that can be delivered anywhere in the U.S. within 3 days. Hassle-free returns, too. So come into any JCPenney store today and pick up a catalog for only $3 and get a $5 certificate in return.
What a great idea.
JCPenney.
Monday, it's Rocky Mountain Christmas fun in beautiful Aspen with John Denver.
Colorado, Rocky Mountain High.
Join John and his wife Cassie for great entertainment, incredible skiing, and a gathering of family and friends, including Anne Murray, the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, and more. John Denver's Christmas in Aspen, Monday at 10.
Oh, poor little fella. No one should spend Christmas alone.
Of joy and friendship from Kellogg's.
Wednesday, Kenny Rogers, Dolly Parton, together for the holidays in a musical, magical Yuletide celebration. Kenny and Dolly, a Christmas to remember.
Merry Christmas, Merry, Merry Christmas from your Kmart Christmas store. Save on bowling balls and skirts, sweaters, rods and wheels and shirts. Cameras, TVs, bikes and plants, handbags, bath oil, slippers, pants. Here is perfume, gowns and socks, toasters, roasters, robes and clocks, candy, records, film and toys at Santa Land for girls and boys. Christmas spotlight every face at Kmart's Christmas saving place.
We're at the North Pole making all the gifts, but the one we love most is the Kodak disc. Everybody wants a Kodak disc to take great pictures just like this.
No wonder ourselves love it ourselves. Everybody wants a Kodak disc.
Kodak disc cameras make great Christmas gifts because they're so easy to use, it's self-explanatory.
Santa's on his way in his merry old sleigh, bringing everyone a Kodak disc.
See more great scenes like these in Santa Claus the Movie.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Grandpa?
Trust me, kiddo. And now, silver shovel, Michael. Grandma's fruitcake. Grandpa's magic pine cone. In 2 weeks, we should see something.
Is it time, Grandpa?
It's time.
beginning to look a lot like Libertier's, has the perfect gift for everyone this Christmas. Mom will love a new microwave oven, Timex watch, a pottery craft. Dad's eyes will light up for a new GE color TV or a camera from Pentax, Kodak, or Polaroid. For little sister or brother, hobby horses, Big Bird radios, poker sticks, or Nintendo are also available at Libertier's. Teenagers can group to their favorite tunes with the GE portable radio, cassette recorders, and Maxell tapes. You'll find Cody perfumes and colognes, Libby glassware, Whitman chocolates, and Toastmaster toasters for Grandma. While your aunts and uncles will love gifts like telephones, Coleman lanterns, Norco razors, snowshoes, and toboggans. And just about anyone would love a game like Pictionary, Parcheesi, Monopoly, Dark Scruples, or Trivial Pursuit. For hundreds of the gifts you most want to give this Christmas, go to your nearby Libertier's Super Drugstore. Merry Christmas.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the ship, not a sensor was flashing, not even a blip. The small units were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of Atari games zoomed through their heads. When all of a sudden there was a huge blast. We were being invaded. I had to act fast. I ran to the bridge to assume the command, and there found St. Nicholas with joystick in hand. The sounds I had thought were an alien mission were really just Santa playing pole position. Then with Miss Pac-Man he gobbled and scored. He plugged in Jungle Hunt and played till he roared. With a smile on his face and a twinkle in his eye, he blasted the centipede out of the sky. Then from his sack he pulled dozens of games, all the great ones from Atari, our favorite names. Before I could thank him, he was a
Woo! Good evening, people, for the second time. It's great to see you guys. Yeah, so okay, first of all, Jesus, there's a lot of people in here because a lot of people are expecting me to have some sort of inside information on whatever the fuck you all are talking about in my chat, which I'm telling you right now, sorry to disappoint you, I don't know anything about. I saw some posts from some very unreliable people in regards to what all the chatter is about here. I don't know if Bettero has dropped Aiden. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm sure that if that's the case, Aiden will address it when in due time. So as far as that goes, I don't know anything about it. So I'm sorry to disappoint you. If that's what you came here to find out, I have no answers for you. I apologize. Actually, I don't apologize because, I mean, why you would assume that I would have the answers to that and why I wouldn't like title the stream that if that was going to be the subject, I don't know, but so this is something. Now, most of you won't even think that this merits an entire live, but seeing as that I'm not on X anymore, and seeing as this is the way that I get, this is the medium in which I use to get the most reach. This is the reason why I decided to go live. So I am actually glad that there is this many people in here because apparently a major misunderstanding has taken place. And for my channel, honestly, it's not a big deal because it didn't affect me at all. Nobody here seemed to have caught this or took it that way. So I'm guessing that it's a misunderstanding and probably not so much on my part, but I'm here to clear it up whether it was or not. I'm going to go ahead and say that it was, and that's fine. And thank you, Dina. Ride or die. And Dina can attest. I'm glad Dina's here, especially Dina of all people is here in the chat specifically. Scott McGinnis as well, if he's in here. These are two people who I'd really want to be in here to hear this. So I don't have the tweet pulled up. I can't log into X anymore. I should have sent it to myself because I saw it on my phone and I was scrolling through. I should have just sent the link to myself. But I don't think I can even do that either. I think you still have to, in order to share anything anyway, in any way, you have to be on Twitter. But so earlier when I was live, what I did was I discussed the upcoming fundraiser for Karen Reed that's going to be held by DJ Calling All Beings. Cool, awesome, right on. Hope it makes a whole bunch of money. I really do. I meant that when I said it. I still mean it. But Boston Brandy had posted something very colorful addressing me. And that's fine. Because I would imagine that a lot of feelings would be involved in that. If you're going to take something that I said that way, which I'm here to state to everyone, especially the boots on the ground people, there has been nobody in this movement, nobody in this community that I have had more respect for than those of you who have stood out in front of the courthouse day after day, in the snow, in the heat, in the cold, in the rain. There is nobody who I have put above you guys as far as people that I respect. Not even Karen or Turtle Boy. And I want to be very clear about that. And I think that I've always been pretty clear about that. So now what I think happened was when I was live and I was naming off names who was going to be guests on there, I generally said people who haven't done shit for raising money for Karen or doing anything for Karen. I should have specified excluding those on there that were boots on the ground. I should have absolutely made that point to do that. And I didn't do that. So I'm here to humbly apologize to anyone who has stood out there day after day and compromised their home life, compromised their jobs for the sacrifices that you guys made to exercise your right to assemble and use your free speech and exercise your right to free speech. That to me makes you guys the absolute heroes of this entire thing. I've always felt that way. I don't feel any differently now, no matter what the situation is in this community, no matter who doesn't like who, no matter who's getting along with who. That has never been I have never, ever, ever changed my opinion about the boots on the ground people. So I want to make that abundantly clear. And again, there's no reason why this live stream would take a very long time, because that's mostly really the point that I wanted to make. It's really important that, especially like the thought that Dina or Scott McGinnis might even doubt my respect for them and everything that they've done scares the shit out of me. And the same goes for Boston Brandy. The same goes for Dennis Sweeney. Cherry sent me a DM of a screenshot. I didn't know what it meant. I was like, okay, whatever. I blew it off. The reason why I blew it off was because I had not realized that I had said anything that would have been offensive to anybody in the boots on the ground people. Now, if I offended anybody else other than the boots on the ground people, go fuck yourselves. I don't give a shit how you feel. Honestly, I meant every word I said. I'm here to clear up that I did not mean to include Dennis Sweeney or Boston Brandy or anybody else who is up there to help raise money for Karen because they have been in this fight and out there every day. And any day that they could. So that did not sit well with me when I saw the tweet. I was like, oh shit, that must be the issue. Because I saw somebody say something, Boston Brandy's talking shit about you. Like while I was live earlier in the chat, I just blew that off too because I just didn't care. But I care if it's under the impression that I deliberately insulted them or undermined their efforts. So, you know, and like I said, it didn't affect my channel at all, and nobody in my chat had mentioned anything. At least that I noticed. I didn't notice anybody say anything in the chat while I was live. And that's what I figured, Steph Dubs. That you knew exactly what I meant, and you knew that I would never say that. I mean, as adamant that I've been about the respect that I have for all of those folks. You know, so you know, I would think that you guys would be able to put that together. But since people who are out there took it that way, the least I could do is correct it, because if it was if I misspoke, that's on me and I apologize. But I would never deliberately ever undermine or minimize any of the efforts that any of the boots on the ground people have expressed. Okay. And shout out to Kyle Sharkey. Been helping me out. Sending me stuff. And it's not and you know, I was gonna I have the tweet here. I'm not gonna read it, you know, because I just don't want it to feel like it's a back and forth. I'm not here to try to make a fool out of anybody. If anybody here has the red face, it's me, because I didn't specify, and I can imagine for some of those boots on the ground people, if they did take that, me saying that way, it probably felt like a stab in the heart. And I hope you know that I didn't intend that. It's a misunderstanding, and hopefully this remedies that. So I understand that there's stuff going on between Boston Brandy and Turtle Boy, and you know, I have my opinions on that, but that doesn't have anything to do with how I personally feel about the interactions that I've had with Boston Brandy, and or if there's any gratitude lacking that I had before for any of the hospitality that any of the boots on the ground people have shown me since I was out there. That's something I'll never forget. It's something I'll always treasure. It's something that I'll always be very grateful for. But that's all I really wanted to come up here and say, honestly. I really didn't want to make a whole do another 3 hours up here or anything. I just thought it would be easier to just do this live rather than make a video. And you know, it didn't seem personable. It didn't seem personal enough to do something like that. If the misunderstanding took place because of something I said on a live, then the remedy should be live as well, is what I felt should be appropriate. So I mean, that's, you know, feel how you want to feel about me. That's totally cool. You're entitled to your feelings, right on. But my feelings for anybody on the boots on the ground have not changed. So I don't want anyone to believe that that's the case, because I have nothing negative to say about the boots on the ground folks. Not one negative thing. So, but as far as the other stuff, I don't know shit. I don't know what Gatuni tweet is being talked about. I don't know. I can't imagine why someone would know about a tearful conversation that Aiden had. Why his haters would know about that if that took place. I have no idea. So I mean, like, to me, that information is unreliable until it comes from a reliable source. Because, you know, to me, the John Barons of Twitter are nobody douchebags. People who have nothing better to do with their entire day but whine and bitch about people and write long, stupid posts and put together timelines of gossip. Timelines of gossip, by the way. Think about that for a second. Robin G gifted 5 memberships. Oh, my God. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what that is. It's people who put together timelines of gossip. Like, I understand putting together a timeline for a crime. You know, that's what we have Sleuthy Goosies for. You know what I mean? Like, that's productive. But putting together timelines for things that people said or allegedly said and text messages that were sent and you're a grown man who's worried about that kind of shit, dude, you are a fucking pussy. I mean, seriously, you are a fucking whiny little cunt if you are a man doing this all day. Like, if a woman's fucking crazy for doing it all day, what the fuck do you think that makes a man, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, women gossip. That's okay, fine. Men do too. But women, like, you know, this is, you know, there's a reason why 80% of my demographic is women. There's a reason why 80% of any true crime creators, at the very least, is women. Because women love the drama and they love puzzles. They love drama and puzzles. Let's just be fucking honest. So if you're a dude, the fuck does that make you? Personally, I'm extremely disappointed that you are not able to provide us with the answers to the latest Twitter rumors. Who actually killed Jimmy Hoffa and why I always cry during the Campbell's Christmas commercials. Right, the Campbell's Christmas commercials, man. Them shits are not fair. Them shits are not fair. What's up, Mazza? Yeah, Mazza is live. Go make sure to go check out Mazza. Yeah, so I don't really know. Free Richard Allen, Sleuthy says. Like, I understand being curious and wondering what's going on and wanting to be updated. But if you're a fucking grown man who is fucking typing gossip tweets on Twitter all goddamn day. Dude, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's actually more manly to just waste your day away jerking off. Think about that for a second. John Barron. It's actually more manly for you to sit around jerking off all goddamn day, doing nothing productive other than bust a nut after nut after nut. Doesn't matter what you're like jerking off to. It's actually more productive than gossiping on the internet all goddamn day. Are we doing Verdict Watch tomorrow? No, we're not doing Verdict Watch tomorrow. You have Melanie Little's chat for that. I mean, dude, again, still more productive. Because at least you're giving like men of science something to ponder on. If you're jerking off to Jill Daniels, you're at least giving men of science something to ponder over and try to figure out and understand. At the very least, that's still more productive. Stop asking me if it's true about Bettero. I don't know. Yeah, I only saw that tweet from the John Barron account, and I was like, that means dick. You know, like that means nothing. There's nothing reliable from that. So, bro, let me see. Like, you could also like paint your bedroom, try a craft, color with your kids, take a shower, cut the grass, shovel some snow, walk around Target. Many more productive things to do. Agreed. Listen, the mighty one, Mark Bettero, is the most reliable and honest, forthcoming person. One of the most that I've ever met in my entire life. And so, you know, and if he's got a reason, to sever things, I'm sure it is a very valid one. And whether you like it or not, it is a reason that is between Turtle Boy and him, and anything else is merely rumor and unreliable. And if Aiden wants to let you know, then he'll let you know. I haven't heard anything from Aiden in regards to that. So I mean, I hope it's not true as well, you know, but things are really fucked up, you know, and just who fucking knows? Who knows what's going on behind the scenes? Nobody knows. Apparently there's like a new Krusty Panties documentary on Aiden. Do we want to watch the Krusty Panties documentary on Aiden? I mean, I was just going to come on here and say what I said, and that's it. You know? but they're all blowing it up. So I could just log off now, go back to finding some Christmas shit to watch, because that's what I do this time of year. And it doesn't even have to be a Christmas movie. Like what I end up doing, like I like to think I'll watch stuff that just reminds me of Christmas. Like, if I watch The Godfather 3, it reminds me of Christmas time, you know, because it was a big movie one Christmas. Hook isn't really a Christmas movie, but I love the movie Hook. It just reminds me of Christmas. But I save those movies, like You'll Shoot Your Eye Out, like A Christmas Story. I save those movies for Christmas. Like traditionally I watch Christmas Vacation, Die Hard, The Ref, and A Christmas Story. And A Christmas Story is usually just A Christmas Story for me is, you know, I know I think it's TBS or TNT, one of the two traditionally have shown it as far back as I can remember. I've shown it on Christmas Eve for 24 hours. Yeah, A Christmas Story is just legendary. It's a legendary movie. Street Squirrel, what's up? Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Street Squirrel, it absolutely is a Christmas movie. Okay. And I'll fucking shoot your eye out with lime juice. Okay. Just for talking lies in my chat. Lies are not allowed here because Die Hard is absolutely a Christmas movie. And you shut your whore mouth. Okay. Thank you, Mazza. Exactly. I'm not a Gremlins fan. Gremlins gives me anxiety. Like, it's not scary, just gives me fucking anxiety. Like, everybody's so fucking stupid. Nobody listens. It's like, I just can't watch that movie. I just can't. It drives me crazy. Like, don't feed them after midnight, you stupid fuck. Don't get them wet, dude. You stupid fuck. Nobody listens. Yeah, Elf is great too. If I could squeeze in Elf. I know I just have to see the one scene. There's so many funny scenes in that movie. But the one that sticks out is the guy who played Big Worm in Friday. He's like the department store manager. And he just assumes that Buddy works there. And he's like, And he's like, he tells the staff, hey, all right, so tomorrow Santa's coming, and he just starts screaming, Santa, right? And it's just fucking great. And just the way Big Perm just looks at him, like his acting, his counteracting to Will Ferrell's acting is fucking brilliant. It's great. That's like, it's just it's purely physical acting, and it's fucking brilliant because this guy's not that great of an actor. He's definitely not renowned as a great actor. I don't even know his fucking name. I just remember him as Big Worm. What's up, Allison Emile? I haven't seen you in a minute. It's good to see you. Merry Christmas to you and Jason and the family. Yeah, bro. Yeah, like James Caan is just brilliant. Like another perfectly just like a physical actor that's just fucking great. Like all he has to do is just look like it was the same thing. Like he did the same thing in Elf with Will Ferrell that he did with Andy Dick in that episode of News Radio I was talking about. Oh, Violent Night's on my list. I watched it last year and I liked it. I'll probably watch it again this year. It's on my list to watch. I might watch it tonight, actually. You know what movie I just watched though? I just watched Good Fortune, the Keanu movie where he's an angel that Aziz Ansari wrote and directed and has Seth Rogen in it. Man, I got to tell you, that movie was so horrible. That is the biggest steaming pile of shit that I have seen in so long. I mean, it was so bad. The everything was forced. The dialogue was so bad. Like the writing of the movie was so bad that it showed how the lack of talent in acting everyone in that movie had. There was no saving that dialogue with good acting. So it made all of the bad actors in the movie look like really bad actors. Like Keanu can fake being a good actor. You just don't give him a lot of dialogue. You know, he can fake being a good actor, but he's a bad actor, right? Seth Rogen, way worse actor than I thought, but knew he was a bad actor. I thought Aziz Ansari was a better actor than this, but oh my God, like it was horrible. Like it had a couple of chuckles, you know, but holy shit. Like that movie was so bad. And I paid $10 to watch it because I was in the mood for something lighthearted. And I like Keanu, you know, and I like Aziz Ansari. I'm not crazy about Seth Rogen, but I like Aziz Ansari. And like, this was fucking garbage, dude. Like, I hated that fucking movie so bad. I watched The Night Before yesterday again, actually. But yeah, it is a pretty funny movie. I liked him in that. That movie, really good writing. Not great, but perfect for what it was. Yeah, I saw Nurse Kim is fighting back. I like that. I support Nurse Kim 100%. 150%. Anything she says, I back it. Anything she says, I absolutely back it. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm really just not feeling the whole listening to someone go, Aiden Carney has been in the British News, and for 3 years he has I can't listen to that for however long. It you know, I'm just not in the mood. I can listen to it, but I can't do it now. I'm not feeling it. I was already live earlier today. I appreciate all you guys hanging out with me, and it's great that there's so many people in here. That's awesome. But I don't want to fake it. I don't want to fake it. I really came up here just to say what I said. I hope it resonates well with I couldn't have been more from the heart. So I hope that that smooths things over a little bit. If it doesn't, so be it. And thank you, Decline, for the super sticker. Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm not asking anybody for forgiveness here. Make no mistake about that. I want to be clear about that. I'm not asking anybody because I did nothing nefarious. I did nothing deliberately. It was just a misunderstanding. So, I just wanted to clear up the misunderstanding. And I mean, I do apologize if I didn't communicate more clearly, but the fact is at no point in my mind is there even a thought to minimize the efforts that have been exercised by any of the boots on the ground people. Thank you, Natasha Gorby. Appreciate you. Okay, hold on. Okay, well, thank you, Dina, for the Cash App. Says, for cuz I'm trying not to be a see me bitch, but everyone's saying, Will, check, Dina sent you a message. So everyone sees you now, Dina. No, I appreciate it. Thank you. What's up, Britt? Oh, man. Yeah, it's so crazy. Like when I'm on Twitter, it's just pure roulette. I can't search for anything. I just have to refresh and scroll and hope to see something worth seeing. I don't know what's going on with Auntie Deb. I have no idea. Again, more troll bullshit that I'm seeing. Well, somebody named Dina. I didn't know it was you. So you sent me a message. I don't see a message. Another Dina sent me, not that Dina. I didn't think it was that Dina. I thought you guys were talking about the other Dina that sent me the Cash App. I know which Dina's Dina. Nobody's catfishing Cash App. Dina style. Somebody else named Dina Cash App me. You guys said Dina sent you a message. I went to look at my notifications. The only notification was someone named Dina Cash Apped me, and that was the message. Okay? All right, let me see what the hell you're talking about then. I don't even know where the hell you're talking about. Let me see this shit. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, cool. See, man, appreciate you. Shout out to Boston Brandy. That was very nice. Thank you. It's not getting crazier. People are trying to make it crazier by the minute. People are saying this is getting crazier by the minute. It's not getting crazier by the minute. There's idiots on Twitter that people are giving them too much fucking attention. That's it. The only difference between now and a year and a half ago, because it's the same people. The only difference is now and a year and a half ago, the only difference between those two is that more of you are paying attention to them now. That's it. That's literally the only difference. These same people have been doing the same shit and saying the same bullshit for months and months and months and months and months. Now, all of a sudden, because some scorned ex of Turtle Boy has fucking aligned herself with them, they have some sort of validation. Explain to me this validation, this newfound validation. Please, someone explain to me why these people matter at all of a sudden, and what they say matters at all of the sudden. Can someone please explain that to me? Because there's no trial. Simplest answer. Simplest answer. And correct one. No, I debated on whether I was going to go over that tonight. I'm not going over that tonight. What do you mean Turtle Boy's down bad? How is Turtle Boy down bad? Has he, I mean, it looked to me like even regardless of the fact that the Patriots lost, a heartbreaking loss, by the way, he still seemed in good spirits. Yeah, what are they saying about Jimmy? Are they accusing him of... See, what they're trying to do is drive him off. They smelled blood because they thought they scared Nurse Kim off of the internet. So now they're going after Jimmy and thinking, oh, well, if we just push and push and push this bullshit narrative about him, that will scare him off the internet too. That's all this is. Like, you've got to be a fool if you don't see it. Oh, I love that Nan's involved in that. I love that. I love that for her. I love her aligning with a troll on the internet. I love that for her. That's really smart. For real, Dina. That's what I'm saying, man. Miss Shorty and Broyles are going. Jesus Christ, dude. God, it's so fucking stupid. Miss Shorty does have a nice rack, though. I'll give her that. But, like, can't she do something with those instead of trying to use her brain? Because it's not working out. It's not working out. Kat Randall, thank you so much. It's a real mission from God. Real mission from God. Evil will fall. Well, he thinks they're articles. He thinks they're articles. Well, I first started following the Kara Reed case back in blah, 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 2022. Blah, 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 blah. Like, it's so fucking ridiculous. Like, I just seeing these people, it just makes me laugh. It's just so funny. It's just so funny. Like, he had this complex explanation for why he chose that avatar and that name. Like, no, man, you just digitally cross-dressed, bro. You just J. Edgar Hoovered the internet, bro, is all you did. You just put on a fucking bra and panties, dude, like on the internet. That's all you did. Like, there's no covert, like, oh, I'm totally undercover. I'm undercover. You wouldn't suspect a girl so easily. Like, I mean, it's not that. It's just that we're just kind of side-eyeing, like in Spanish, when Haley Albright or whatever the fuck he used his name, if like, once that shit was outed that he was Jason, like, I mean, in Spanish, we refer to that, like, the reaction that most people had in Spanish, it would go a little something like, ya tú sabes. As Hispanic people, any Hispanic people in the community looked at each other when Broyles was exposed. They all just went, ya tú sabes. That's it. Yeah. Dominican, Cuban. Or, you know, like, it made perfect sense to me, you know? Like, I knew it for a long time because he introduced himself to me. And, like, he acted like, I'll never forget it. I was on the courthouse steps. Like, I was walking down the courthouse steps and he was, like, there. And he was like, hey, my name's Jason. I'm actually Haley, not blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, right on. I offset the cuckoo. You got to harness the woo. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and Bettero's not going to say it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think so. Like he might make a post if he gets sick and tired of DMs and shit, you know, maybe. But again, until you hear it from the horse's mouth, there's no reason to even look into it. It's stupid. And you know, like, yeah, would it be disappointing? Sure, of course. But what can anyone really do about it? You know, why turn ourselves upside down trying to like, oh my God, brainstorm the whole fucking thing. Like it's above everyone's pay grade here. So there's no sense in worrying about it. Whatever the reason is, it's never going to be made public unless Turtle Boy makes it public. But whatever the reason is, it's never going to be made public. You know, it's whatever private shit goes on behind the scenes that is none of our business. I'll leave the Nan Petty streams to Jimmy and maybe Jess. You know, I'll leave it to them. I have another Petty stream in mind. That's another point too. Yeah, he would have to file it with the court. No, I haven't. I haven't talked to him. You know, like, I mean, I'm available whenever he needs me for whatever he needs me for. But you know, again, this is all stuff above me, you know, like I'm not going to be consulted on these matters. You know what I mean? Like, I'm bound to be just as much in the dark as any of you. So and that's a good point to make too. With or without Bettero, he isn't getting convicted. Agreed. I don't know what's legit, what's not legit, man. I don't know. I mean, I could just do that. I could just sit here for the next, I don't know how many minutes and tell you guys tell you guys different ways. Tell you guys that I don't know in various ways. I can do that if you guys like. Let's give that a shot. Those texts were from July. I don't know the text, so yeah, you got me there. That's one way to say I don't know. Let's see. If it is true Bettero is withdrawing from the case, he needs to get Linda Kenny Bodden to take his place. I don't know anything about that. If that's even an option. I'm not sure if that's even an option. I truly hope Turtle Boy did something to electronics so she doesn't have access to anything. I don't know what steps Aiden has taken with his electronics. I have no idea. You can't clone a phone. I couldn't tell you whether or not you could clone a phone or not. I'm not tech savvy. but I've heard the term cloning a phone, so I don't know how true that is. There is nothing confirmed about Bettero being done on Aiden's case. I think everyone is freaking out for no good reason. If it's true, Turtle Boy would find someone else. Plus, he has Bradle and Linda. But Linda's not on any of the Massachusetts cases. She's on one of the New Jersey cases. But that's really all I know. I couldn't really go any further than that as far as anything being said there. Natasha Gorby, thank you for the super sticker. I don't know. I don't know why they don't let you just why it has to be 99 cents and not like $1 even or 98 cents, or I just find that kind of weird that people set prices at 99 cents. I don't know why they do that. These assholes said the same shit about a month or so ago. I don't recall anything being said about that a month or so ago. So I'm not aware of anything that was said a month or so ago in regards to anything that's being said today. So you're retarded. I'm not sure exactly what context you mean that in. I don't know if you mean that in the offensive way, like if you think that I look kind of downsy, or if you feel like I'm willfully ignorant in the sense that I use the term retarded. So I just don't know. I'm not aware. I'm confused by what you're saying there. Sleepless Sleuth, member for 4 months. Thank you. How can anyone trust anything Meredith says? You've got me there. I honestly couldn't tell you how anybody could find her trustworthy at all. Those who do find her trustworthy, it's a mystery to me that they do and why. So I couldn't tell you. Not sure. Oh, thank you. That's a really awesome Christmas tree, you say. Thank you for that. I don't know what you mean by awesome. I don't know if you're in awe of it. Like, is it something to be in awe of, or just awesome generally, like slang meaning like it's cool, or I don't know what you mean by that, but thanks, Will. Stepping out now. The gossip isn't my jam. Plan to continue donating to his defense fund in support of what matters. Happy holidays to all. Well, look at that. Look, hey, everybody give Sandy a round of applause for being better than the rest of us all. And for gracefully and graciously announcing her departure. That's really, really kind. As far as whether she's coming back or what matters to her, I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know. But Sandy D gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Oh, is it the same person? See, I don't know. I mean, I see a name in green, and then I don't know. How cold is it there? Well, I could tell you, hold on. I don't really, I'm not a weatherman, so I couldn't assess exactly what the temperature is. I mean, I'll do the best I can to, but my phone says that it's 18 degrees. How accurate that is or what that is in Celsius, I couldn't tell you. I just sorry. Jackie Atkins, thank you so much. Thank you, Will. You're helping the community get through this tonight. At what capacity, I really couldn't tell you if I am being helpful in any way. I'm just here. Maniacal miss. That's a weird question. Why you would ask that is beyond me. It's above my pay grade. I really couldn't get into that. But yeah. Does he have a belly button though? I don't know. He's got, I mean, it looks like his dick. But I've never really studied a dog's anatomy, so I don't know if his belly button is the same thing as his dick on a dog, or can they procreate with their belly buttons? Does he pee out of his navel? These are things that I honestly don't know. I wish I could be more helpful. I couldn't tell you. If that's his belly button, then he has, I think, 6 of them, and they're on the sides. They're not. I don't know. I that is beyond me too. I wish I had more answers for you. Why anybody would support this channel. I wish I had the answers to that. I couldn't tell you. It's a phenomenon to me. I wish I knew. I really do. These are great questions, though, guys. Like, I really appreciate you guys asking me these questions because, you really got my mind jogging. Yeah, I should have ended this stream like a half hour ago, like 40 minutes ago, realistically. I wish I knew. Street taco kits. Maybe they're trying to simulate the street taco flavor, whatever that means. I mean, I don't know. I remember working at a tattoo shop in San Diego, and there was a sign flipper for a taco place next door. So when we were out there smoking cigarettes, he would flip the sign and he would sing these songs that he made up, and they would get stuck in my head. If you're drunk and you're faded, get your street tacos, get your street tacos. That's totally what that reminded me of, because that's how the song went. Because he would give himself the echo too. If you're drunk and you're faded, get your street tacos, get your street tacos. It's good shit. I never had one of those street tacos, and it was weird because for the same reason that you're talking about here, like it was in a restaurant, like there were street tacos in a restaurant, like they weren't on the street. The guy was on the street with a sign that he was flipping, but why they called it street tacos, I don't know. They're not on the street, they weren't on, getting served out of a cart. So, I wish I could be more helpful. I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know. Yeah, no, it was downtown San Diego. I can't remember the name of this lady, she owned this place, this one tattoo shop, and then she owned like a few others. And she opened one new one, and like it got like no business. Yeah. I wish I could tell you. I don't know. I'm not even answering a question, by the way. I'm just saying, generally speaking, like I'm not addressing any particular question right now. I'm just telling you, I wish I could tell you. I don't know. I'm not sure. I wish I had more information for you. I just don't. All right, I think that's it, man. I think I squeezed every last little bit of toothpaste out of this tube, folks. I think that's it. I think that's as much as I could get away with, just being up here being completely silly. But it means a lot to me that you guys took the time to hang out with me through that senseless bullshit for the last fucking 30 minutes, 40 minutes. But yeah, thank you for indulging me. I really wanted to clear the air with the boots on the ground people, because I have all the respect in the world for them. I really do. Always have, always will. Anyways, guys, you guys are amazing. Let me go. I've got a few little donos here. I got another one from the other Dina, not that Dina, for the record. Let's see. Amy sent a Cash App, said it wouldn't let me super chat, but this is better, right? Yeah, it's much better because I don't have to give 30% of this to YouTube, which is fantastic. It's really helpful. And where's the other one from Dina? Hold on. Oh, it is. It's not that Dina. It is not that Dina. So when I said it's not that Dina, take one of those not that out of there and make it a not that Dina singular. And that's who that is. Okay. And let me check the Venmos here. A couple of those came through here. Carly says thank you. $15. Amazing. Cheryl, $10, says you seem down a quart tonight. Too much shit going on. Feel for Turtle Boy and you all that have put so much into the movement. No, I mean, down a quart maybe, if I got gallons. But no, yeah. Down a quart maybe, I mean, I don't like to see I don't like to see the community in this, and it's getting old, for a lot of people. It's getting old for me too, but I'm not giving up. One last very serious question. Do you trust farts or have you been betrayed before? How do you mean? Like, because farts are usually pretty respectful and they let me know when they're coming in the room and they don't just sneak up. What the? Okay. I was just praising the farts on how they don't sneak up out of nowhere. And I love how they never interrupt me. And God damn it, dude. Like, come on. Anyways, yeah, no, I'm not really down a quart, I'm just, we went over everything there was to go over. There's nothing else to really go over. And we got a little silly the rest of the time. I think I'm ready to just crawl in bed and cuddle with my babies, man. And find something somewhat Christmassy to watch. Something not too Christmassy, but Christmassy enough. Thinking Red One. That's what I think is going to be the one tonight. The Red One. The Rock and J.K. Simmons plays Santa Claus. I don't remember being too impressed with it, but I think I'm going to check it out. Okay? Give it a second chance. That's what I think I'm going to do. Terrifier 3. Get out of here. Get out of here. Been catching up on Tulsa King. It's good stuff. But yeah. The new Spartacus. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to get like super baked and just watch something really epic, like a good 3-hour fucking gladiator movie. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be cool as fuck. I'm just not in the mood. I feel like I'll fall asleep. Like, I didn't nap today and it's going to get late. And once I fucking take a gummy, that's going to be it. I'm not watching Castaway, dude. I've never sat through that movie, by the way. I have never sat through Castaway. And Landman, I'm waiting for the season to wrap up. And then I'm just going to rewatch the last season and then this one. So I can, so I can binge it. I watched Weapons. It was a pile of shit. All the latest horror movies that I've seen have been piles of shit. Okay? Horrible, disgusting piles of shit. Like the movie, what is it called? Together. Did you guys see that with Dave Franco? Man, that movie is so bad. It's angering. Like it has the same worthless quality as Human Centipede, but without the charm. Stupid fucking movie. But I'll tell you this though. The thing is, it's really difficult to impress me with a horror movie these days, right? A lot of it just has to do with the fact that I grew up and like, it's just a horror movie is just not going to scare me. But I will say this. If you are fans of horror, and you're not watching Welcome to Derry, you are missing the fuck out. Welcome to Derry is amazing. Welcome to Derry is so fucked up. Yeah, super fucking it's like, I think there's a couple of little plot things that I'm just like, oh, come on. And then there's a Pennywise origin. I'd like to see that more in depth. The Pennywise origin, I was just kind of like, that's it. It was like they made him so simple. Like I wanted to see how Pennywise grew up. I wanted to see what his parents were like. I want to see all of that shit. And they didn't get into any of that. And it was quite boring, frankly. But Pennywise in this show is so fucked up. Ruthless, pure evil. Good shit. Like, whoever's writing this show is doing a really good job. So, yeah. So I'm following Welcome to Derry. Normally, I like to binge shows, but once in a while, a show will come along where I have to wait. I like the second that it drops in the next week, I'm ready for it, and I can't wait to watch it. I'm like that with Welcome to Derry now. And there's one more episode left of the season. So you can binge it now. But there's one episode left of the season. I think it airs really late tonight or tomorrow. So I'm like, if you have HBO, it'll play live on HBO tonight at a certain time. Probably already did. Probably will play 3 or 4 times. Actually. But yeah, like Stephen King's are hit or miss, dude. Stephen King, man, his Twitter used to piss me off. Couldn't stand him. I can't stand his political views. I think he's annoying as shit. But this show harnesses the hungry Stephen King, the young and hungry Stephen King. It harnesses that. It's great. Except with what you can get away with nowadays in television and movies. So like, he harnesses the sick, twisted, dark mind of a hungry young Stephen King. The show does, these writers do, but it's, like I said, with what you can get away with today, the subject matter that you can get away with today. It's really dark. And with the graphics, like the special effects that you can do with AI and computers is insane. And so they're really taking advantage of this, and it's really fucking it's quite creative. It's quite creative. All right. But anyways, yeah, I think that's going to be it. So yeah, thank you guys for all the support. It means the world to me, and thanks for indulging me for because that would have bothered me for until I went live next time to address it, because a post on Facebook would not have been suffice for me. And even a community post on YouTube would not have been enough, in my opinion. I felt like I needed to verbally express this clearing of the air here. I felt that was necessary. So thank you for indulging me for that. I'm sorry I didn't have more juicy content for you, but this was very important for me to be able to do, and you guys indulged me, and I'm glad there was a lot of people in here so that everyone knows where I stand when it comes to the boots on the ground people, because it is important to me. So you guys are awesome. Thanks for being who you are. You're fantastic. I love you guys very much. Remember, it only takes a second to stay safe, and we will do this again very soon, my friends.
Today, being retarded means leading a full life. Retarded people go to work or school, just like their neighbors, and come back to a real home. A supervised home, right in the neighborhood, where they belong. Being retarded never stopped anyone from being a good neighbor.